What's going on, family? High risings. Time to rise and shine. Rising up and wising up with the Most High and I. I'm honored to communicate the light codes, the information, the love and light, the energy, frequency, and vibration that comes through I. So let's see who we got in the room this morning, this rising, this glowing, this growing, this ascension. What's going on, Kemet? What's going on, Nicole? What's going on, Nicole? We ain't see you over here in a minute. Come on out to Honduras. And so, what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to give a chance for as many people to tap in to this channeling as possible, is consistency and staying on the frequency of healing. And the first thing is understanding that consistency and frequency are twin flames. Twin sisters and brothers, twin mothers and fathers, they're twins. You see, because consistency is how frequent you do something. And your frequency is based on the consistency of the lifestyle that you have chosen, which is the path, the way that you have chosen. You see? So we'll give a chance for a couple more people to tap in. Y'all invite your friends. Share the live stream, please. You know, that's one way you can support. Like I say, I like to receive. You know, I'm going to create a new page. And it's only going to be for those who want to support me mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. So those who share my posts, who share my videos, who are grabbing the information. If you're a teacher, you really don't need me. If you're a teacher, you're a guru, you got it, you know your way, then, you know, you really don't need my page. But for those who are still healing, still need coaching, still need guidance, still need somebody to, you know, stand where they can't stand, still need a shoulder to lean on, still need the love and light to help them get through their stress and their dramas and their distractions, then I'm here. But if you don't need I, then, you know, I'm tired of that. I got to get that off my page because it's taking up energy that could be helping the things I'm trying to do. Because I could have a retreat here, I could have a temple here, because here is home for me now. And I've made home the village loves me here. And when I build here, I'm safe, I'm secure. And whatever I build here, I can have forever. So, for as long as it's possible in the now. And so, you know, I know if I get the right page and the right people support my things, I have what I need. So I'm going to create a new page and things like that. Grand Risings family, what's going on, Jelani? So again, like I said, share the post. I'm about to get to it in 1 second. I just got to my fields. And they got the cows out here today too. So that's love. So like I said, what we're going to be talking today is the frequency of healing and holding the frequency. All right, 1 second, close the gate. There we go. And so what happens is that many of us don't understand the journey we're on, the path we're on, no matter what we are on our journey, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're eating, no matter how you're living, no matter what you're living, you're on a particular path, a particular journey based on the frequency or the consistency of the mind, the thoughts, emotions, and actions that you choose on a consistent, frequent basis. And this reality is manifesting unconsciously and consciously friends, events, people, and things into your life. And the more you take control of this vibrational frequency, the more you start to be consistent with the actions that you want to, with the body, mind, soul, with the thoughts, emotions, and actions that you want to truly manifest. This is when your life will truly start to reflect. You see? It's just like when you throw a rock into the water, it will ripple all the way out, but it takes time for that ripple to affect, and you have to be consistent. Those ripples have to be, they're consistently rippling out into that ocean. So when you're trying to heal, when you're on a path of growth and transformation, it doesn't matter if you're working on your body, if you're working on your spirit, if you're working on your emotions, if you're working on your mind, if you're working on your finances. It's best to work on all these at once and just to work on your whole temple and let it be a healthy expression of life so you can thrive in all areas. But no matter which part of the journey that you're working on, in order for you to hold the healing state, you must build consistency. You must build consistency, and that's when you will be on the frequency of healing. See, that's what happens. A lot of us, Dr. Sebi, Lisa Left Eye, they'll tell you that they tapped into a frequency of healing, and even the most advanced of healers will tell you that you can lose that frequency as soon as you change your lifestyle, as soon as you start changing what you eat, you start hanging back around those same friends. You see, you work at the same type of job that was stressing you out. You start listening to the same music that brings up past emotions. Then what happens is you build a new frequency. You have to understand that you are the body complete, but that body complete is an energy, and that's truly what you are. You are the energy moving throughout all the parts of your body. And so that frequency is what you are and what you emit unconsciously or consciously, whether you want to admit it or not. And this is why you end up in places like, why did my friend treat me like this? I'm supposed to have good friends. Or why was this place so toxic to me? Or why do you end up in situations that you just does not seem in alignment with what you want to manifest? It's because the consistency of what you're doing is manifesting a reality unconsciously that you're not aware of. And this is what the food, the nature, meditation, yoga is all about. It's about creating a different frequency in the temple of healing so that you can hold that frequency a lot better. It's a lot easier to hold the frequency when you can move the mind and cause the body to take actions that will obtain a high healing frequency, like eating fruits, exercising, doing your yoga, spending time with yourself, a walk in nature. These are things that you have to do every day. You can't be 6 days a week toxic as a consistent frequency, and then one day I'm on a healing frequency and expect to heal from your diseases and to heal from your illnesses, whether it's a cold, whether it's asthma, whether it's cancer. Whatever you have to hold a frequency until it goes. A lot of people only ask the question, how long do I have to do this? How long do I have to eat fruits, nuts, seeds, and vegetables? How long do I have to take care of myself? How long do I have to love myself completely? You should love yourself eternally, but you definitely should love yourself for as long as it takes for you to obtain the healing that you deserve. You see, because that's all the body is ever trying to do. It's always trying to heal. It's always trying to regenerate. It's always trying to detox. This is why you are urinating. This is why you are releasing matter into the toilet or into nature every day. It's because the body is in a constant state of trying to release what does not serve it. But when the system is backed up like your plumbing system, you see, your body is everything you see outside of you. Your body is the network. Your body is the computer. Your body is the plumbing system. Your body is the home. Your body is the car. Your body is the plane. You see, your body is every single thing that you see outside of yourself. And so the more you start to understand your own temple, and this is what it truly means to know thyself. It doesn't mean to know my own personality. It doesn't mean to know my character. It's to know that my character and my personality is affected by the lifestyle that I create. It's to understand that my personality, my character, my emotions, my mind, my body, and my heart are immediately affected by the food that I intake, by the friends that I hang around, by the frequencies that I listen to, and by the events and by the places and by the things I choose to involve my mind, body, heart, and soul into daily. That's what knowledge of self is about. That's what conscious awareness is about. It's being aware of how my mind, body, heart, and soul are affected from my environment, my food, my music, and the things that I'm doing every single day. And so if you truly wish to obtain your highest level of healing, to ascend, ascend from your current ignorant state of being, meaning that we're all in some type of state of ignorance, or we have no room to grow. So what we're doing is we're elevating, we're constantly ascending, taking out, like your body gets rid of the waste that does not serve it, gets rid of the urine, gets rid of the bowel movement, get rid of, I don't want to say get rid of the shit. You see, it gets rid of the shit. You must do the same thing with your mind, with your heart, and with every part of yourself. You got to constantly be taking in new information, assimilating, absorbing it, and releasing it, and not letting it get backed up. Because the moment it gets backed up is the moment it will reflect into your life, and your life will start to get backed up in the same exact way. People with colon problems, people with digestive problems, usually have a hard time manifesting because the energy is stuck in the body. You see, the body is the bank. So whatever you're trying to manifest, even me, when I'm knocking on doors to receive energy for what I do, when it's slow, it's because something in my reality has distracted me from my meditations, from my yoga, from my fruit this morning, not having enough coconuts. If I wake up dehydrated, when I'm dehydrated, I'm not able to speak as clear. I stutter. You see, the thoughts that I want to find, the words that I want to find, they get a little harder to find. These are the things that I'm, see, because I did the work. See, here in Honduras, Dr. Sabi was right. There's a magical spirit out here in Honduras that if you walk in these fields, if you eat the fruit from these lands, let me turn this around. If I can flip it around, hold tight. That if you walk in these fields, you eat the fruits from these lands straight from the field, you eat these herbs, you meditate, you stay out in nature alone, this spirit will take over and it will start to teach you. And the truth is that even I found out just recently, I was doing like the pineapples, and my urine, because I drink it every day, is always alkaline. And when it's not alkaline, I experience that on the outside reality. And when I start adding pineapples, it wasn't alkaline, you see? But because I did the work, you see, this is what it is. You know, we want to take and gather what everyone is saying, gather what I say, gather what Dr. Sabi says, gather what Nature Boy is saying, but you must apply it to yourself for long enough, consistently, to see if this is the healing frequency for you. Now, us with enough consciousness know that each species has a biologically arranged environment, food, that would be best for the growth, the expansion, and the elevation of that species. For example, the best place for a shark would obviously be the water. Salt water, not fresh water. Very specific. You see? The best place for worms are in the ground. You see? They don't have any limbs. They dig with just their bodies. The best place for a camel would have to be the desert. The best place for a polar bear is Alaska. The best place for a gorilla and primates would be the jungle, where their fruits, their nuts, and their seeds are abundant. So, when we compromise, you have to realize what people ask you to do when they ask you to compromise for your relationship, when they ask you to compromise for anything in your life. Let me show you. Compromise your health for me. Compromise your job for me. Compromise your family for me. Compromise your home for me. It does not sound so good, does not, doesn't it? Does not sound good. Compromise means to take something that you have earned, to lower your elevation, you see, for the elevation of another. Now, the reason why that's not good is because though another may want to elevate, if they're not willing to take the actions themselves, and this is why it's so deadly when we say you cannot take the journey for no one, you cannot do it from the ship. I can only shine light for you. I can guide you. You can inbox me. We can talk. I can send you videos. I can send you my detox program. I can send you material. But if you're not willing to take the thought, emotion, and actions behind it in a consistent basis, you will not see what I have seen. You will not feel what I feel. You will not glow the way that I glow, because these are the thoughts and emotions and actions that it took to get me to this frequency. You see? That's what it means to follow a God, and that everyone is a master, and that these masters that you see that you have not made it to, these are yourselves. Because if you take the specific, if you do every single thing that Dr. Sabi did, if you do every single thing that Dr. Africa did, if you do every single thing that any person that you're trying to manifest, that same frequency of healing, growth, and mind, you can obtain, because it's just a frequency. It's the food, it's the environment, it's the thoughts. If you're able to, you see, clear the mind, if you're able to take in the same food, if you're able to love yourself, if you're able to get around the right environment, if you're able to have friends that love you and get around and love those friends back, then you're going to see the frequency change, but you have to hold the frequency. That's the thing. It's like when you play the radio in the car, your body is a temple and a tower. And you cannot keep changing the station, or you're never going to hear the whole song. You're never going to hear what's on the channel all day. So healing is a frequency that it's always there. And so it's up to you to get off the station. The healing frequency, see, watch. If 100 people start detoxing, they can get on the healing frequency. And if somebody stops, others are still on the frequency. So the frequency exists whether you're on it or not. Healing frequency always exists. There's never a time when there will not be a healing, regenerator, restoring, growing, expanding frequency of love and light. Now, whether you tap into that frequency is the thoughts, emotions, and actions that you take every day. Whether you tap into the frequency of growth, love, compassion, empathy, a powerful body, a connected, radiant soul, a clear, connected mind, calm emotions. Whether you tap into this frequency is up to you. You see, this is what it means to be the most high. This is what a high vibration means. Because a high vibration is really the only vibration, because the high vibration is the complete vibration that contains all the other vibrations. You see? Just like 9 contains the essence of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You see? That's what it means, is that when you have a high vibration, you contain the most low and you contain the most high. And this is why people get confused when they think people are supposed to be balanced and not expressing anger, not expressing force, not expressing passion, not expressing desire. No, that's not what that means. A high vibration means that you are in complete balance and that you understand them all. And that you are able to use the vibration of 1, the vibration of 0, the vibration of 2, the vibration of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and beyond. You're able to use any of these vibrations because you are the high vibration, which must contain all the other vibrations. This is what true oneness means. This is the one-way street. It's a one-way street with Goku, Aries, Ryu. It is the most highway. It makes it really hard in my relationship. I have relationship problems because I am very strict in what I do. I am very strict in what I'm on. You see what I'm saying? It's because when you are at this frequency, the mind, the heart, the soul, this is all it wants. And it desires nothing else. And it will have this or nothing else. And so, you know, it's always, what I do love about my goddess is that she's able to keep trying to grow and thrive and fight it to raise her vibration up just a little bit. Slowly releasing those things that don't serve her greatest good. Because being with someone like me is definitely difficult and it's a challenge. Because when you have someone that can truly, we was going to do a video together on powerful fathers. When you have a powerful father, when you have a powerful man, when you have a truly loving man that protects your mind, protects your emotions, and protects your body more than you even want to, are you ready to reflect that back? You see? When you have somebody that's willing to love you more than your phones, more than their phones, they love you more than their food. They love you more because they're in love with life. They're not in love with devices. They're not in love with cars and shoes and planes. They're in love with fruit, human beings, animals, mountains, trees and bees, land and sand. You see, when someone is truly in love with life, can you reflect that back? Or will you be on your phone? Or will you stay on your laptop? Or will you be too busy to show the love that they deserve? You see? And this is what happened with people when we at work. We have to work 12 hours a day. That's 12 hours of time that cannot be given back to your loved ones, to your families. And this is why we must manifest ourselves into better situations. Because when our children come, they don't care about any of that. One thing I learned about living out here as a nomad soul, leaving my offering plate out only for donations to take care. I take care of my whole family only off donations. And sometimes it gets rough. I can't wait till I get a big investor, because they keep investing into the wrong people like Nature Boys and people like that. Get $200,000 just to go beat on women and do things the wrong way. And, you know, I shine the purest light I can. Leave it open, don't charge people. And you see, that's what it is, that it's not valuable when you refuse to be a marketer, a seller to your people. You refuse to make a business, because that's all they understand is business, business, business. If it ain't business, you ain't nothing. You see? So it makes it hard. But yet, for 4 years, I'm still out here shining bright. My daughter looks amazing. My goddess looks amazing. And I sustain myself off of only shining light. This is what messiahs did. Read about Buddha. Read about Jesus. Read about a moon. Read about Thoth. You read any religion, and they did not serve the system. They returned to the jungles. They returned to the mountains and beaches. And they taught from their hearts. They spoke from their mouths, which communicated the soul, the vibration of the soul, the organs. The vibration of the organs comes through the body and speaks out sound. You see? And through this light coming from the living word of the mouth, eventually people had to gather and support. And even through it, they still tried to, each one of them, they still tried to down them. They still tried to kill them, because that's what a parasite does. It wants a new host. It wants to take down life. You see? So, I don't know how much battery I have left, but I wanted to give y'all the information and get off before it dies and leaves out. So, I hope everyone enjoyed this information. For those who are interested in any type of venture with I, whether you're interested in coming out here and personally getting with I to train, whether you're interested in my personal information and detox, a personal consultation where I can send you information, we can speak, we can go over your personal challenges, and I can try to maneuver around your lifestyle and shine light in the shadow areas to help you glow more in your mind, to glow more in your heart, and to help you heal the body, the vehicle that you travel around with, and emit your emotions and project your thoughts. So love yourself completely at all times. I am Goku Aries Ryu. I am currently in an ascended state where I am channeling a 963 frequency of the sun. And what I am being told is that Superman is very real, and that if I keep it up, that the world will see the miracles that they've been waiting on. And I would not deny the signals, the light codes, the energy coming through within I. And this is why I speak the way I speak. I tell people what I've been telling them. They ask me why I chant so much, what are these things about. It's not me chanting. These are the sun sending the tones, the frequencies and harmonies through this body, and I'm just allowing the energy to flow. I'm Tai Chiing my voice. I'm Tai Chiing my mind. I'm Tai Chiing my body. I have become one with the living golden breath, the living golden particles in the air. When you look into the sky, you just stare, you can see these little gold particles fly around. This is what we truly supposed to breathe and eat. And I'm becoming one with this essence, and the more that it takes over, the clearer my mind becomes, the stronger my mind becomes, the stronger my body becomes. And everything is becoming more clear and more connected about, you know, why we all are here, which it should be easy. We are the gardeners and the guardians of this realm, which means that you are here to nourish, vitalize, expand, energize yourself through the heart, through the mind, and through the body, and reflect that out just like water into everything else, so that we live in a state to where we're in an eternal state of growth, expansion, and transformation. But what we've done is, since we are co-creative gods, we have convinced ourselves, like a computer, that we can die. So what we do is we kill the TV set. We fake our own deaths just to come into another body, into the same infinite reality of earth realm, earth dimension, which is a realm without beginning and without end, which has no end to the places you can go, the things you can see, the animals that are being manifested and discovered every day. This is an eternal realm, which keep growing new light beings, which keep growing new elements, which keep expanding without beginning and without end. And you have trained yourself to see the sun as another day over with instead of another day coming. You see, that's a whole nother mindset. Can't wait to get the day over, instead of waking up like, it's another day in the light. It's another day to shine. It's another day to walk forward with my heart. It's another day to exercise my body and keep my presentation high. Instead, we wake up like, I gotta go to work again today. I can't wait to get the day over with. You see, this mindset is dragging, it's stressful. I gotta take the kids to school, I gotta pick the kids up. I gotta go to work, and then I gotta feed the kids, and then I'm tired. See, the whole mindset is stressful. This is before you even eat anything. This is so this is why you have to wake up and you have to reboot that mind. And this is the type of mind you wake up with. You have to reboot yourself. And that's what lifestyle, diet, meditation, exercise, yoga, walking in nature, drawing, singing. This is what all of this is about. It's about rebooting the system back to a state of happiness, healing, tranquility, restoration, and vitalization, so that you can communicate at your best, so that you can express, emit your emotions, your mind, project your mind, and take the actions that are needed so that you can see clear on your path and on your journey wherever you are at this time and at this moment. So again, this is love and light transmitted from Goku Aries Ryu, the golden teacher. I am the higher fire, and the world will see a miracle through us.